A few years ago, the North Face set out on a digital transformation journey to identify and pilot new technologies that had the potential to transform how they go to market with new products and how they engage consumers digitally. They used the Unreal Engine to create this virtual showroom experience in partnership with Pixel Pool, and this just scratches the surface of their work. This looks so real, it's unbelievable. In architecture, this groundbreaking project from the Boundary brings Neom's Magna region to life, flexing Unreal Engine's power and rendering detailed, large-scaled environments. Users can seamlessly transition from ground level to sweeping global views, offering both interactive exploration and the ability to generate stunning visuals on the fly. Now, speaking of stunning visuals, for the past 8 years, we've been working with car makers to revolutionize their pipelines, empowering them to use real-time 3D across design teams, engineering teams, sales teams, and marketing teams. During this time, we've also seen the rise of the software-defined vehicle. And as we approach fully autonomous driving, consumers are going to expect more immersive digital experiences in the car. And they're also likely to be playing more games in the car, so it's important that we watch this space. General Motors first used Unreal to serve up 3D HMI in the Hummer EV. And by the way, HMI stands for Human-Machine Interface. In other words, all the kick-ass digital experiences that you see in your car. Rivian had Unreal Engine running in the R1T and the R1S the day they hit the road. Volvo Cars became the first European car maker to use Unreal for HMI development. And then Sony Honda Mobility recently revealed their Fila prototype, which will also use Unreal for its HMI. Now, while the list goes on, these brands have one thing in common. They're running on the Snapdragon digital chassis from Qualcomm. Epic and Qualcomm have a long history of working together, from optimizing games like Fortnite to run on mobile, and to bringing real-time 3D to the automotive industry. And today, they're here to help us turn up the heat even more. The team's objective is to reduce time to magic to a bare minimum for people with really no 3D experience. The team's making great progress doing that. Reality capture and reality scan continue to bring you the best photogrammetry solutions for desktop and mobile. We're now processing 45 million scans a month, with hundreds of thousands of high-quality models being exported. We've continued to invest in the Metahuman framework. We're trying to help you make the creation and animation of really believable digital humans faster and cheaper. And to date, there have been over 7.5 million metahumans created and exported.
And with 5.5, we now have support for nanite skeletal meshes. While this feature is still experimental, we've overcome many complex hurdles. It currently supports linear blend skinning combined with dynamic displacement, and we're working on adding translucency support for high-quality characters. With this feature, you'll get incredibly fast rendering of crowds of hundreds of high-quality characters, including metahumans. Lumen was another giant step forward, bringing fully dynamic global illumination and reflections to increase realism and improve lighting workflows. Since then, we've been focused on improving Lumen performance and quality for 60 FPS games. And with 5.5, hardware ray tracing is now faster and can be used by default on your projects to greatly improve your lighting quality. Our path tracer has been extremely useful both as a ground truth generator and for offline rendering cases. In 5.5, we're pushing it even further by adding Vulkan support for Linux render farms and bringing best-in-class temporal stability with a new denoiser that greatly reduces flickering in image sequences. Studios use path tracer to push the fidelity of the worlds they're creating, like our friends at Pure Imagination and Zebu Animation. They put path tracer to its paces in the new film Piece by Piece, which opens in theater on October 11th. This is the animated biopic of Pharrell Williams, all done in Unreal Engine, and we can't wait for you to see it.